After 12 years of playing AFL football, I feel that the time is right for me to finish my career at the end of the season. I've been incredibly lucky to live my dream for so long, but for a while now I haven't been able to perform consistently at the level that the AFL demands. Over the last few years there have been some physical and emotional challenges that have tested me, and although I've tried to regain the form that I expected myself, I've been unable to do so. I can recall as a 6-year-old dreaming that one day I could grow up to be an AFL footballer, and to fulfil this dream is something that I will always cherish. I owe a huge thank you to the Adelaide Football Club for giving me this opportunity and sticking by me throughout my entire journey. In particular, thank you to Neil Craig for your guidance and support in the early stages of my career. You showed me how to train and get the best out of myself and what it takes to be the best. To all of my coaches, thank you for the time and effort you've invested in me to enable me to play AFL football. You've all been so influential to me in your own ways. To all of the physios, doctors, masseurs, PPT staff, support staff and volunteers, thank you for all your efforts which have allowed me to be well prepared and to perform every week. We are so lucky to have such passionate and loyal supporters here at the footy club, and I would like to say a huge thank you to all of you for your support over the years. It's been such a privilege to play in front of you every week. To my manager, Colin, thanks for all your guidance and support throughout my time here in Adelaide as well. To my teammates who are here today, and also past and present players, thank you for sharing this journey with me and for making it so enjoyable. I have so many great memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. There's something incredibly special about going to work every day with 47 of your mates who are also driven to succeed. I'll miss this team environment, the banter in the locker rooms and that feeling that you get after a big win. But I know that life rolls on, and I am now looking forward to the next phase of my life. The next few weeks presents an amazing opportunity for this group, and I know that we are ready for team success and to show the footy world how good we can be. Finally, I wouldn't be where I am today and be lucky enough to enjoy the career that I've had without my family. Thanks to Mum, Dad, Jay and Mitch. Being away from you for so long has never been easy, but with your love and support, it is so greatly appreciated. To my wife Jess and your family, thanks for your love, support and positivity. You've been amazing, and I can't wait to meet our newest arrival in the coming days. Thanks, Jess. There's so many others I'd like to thank, and I'll endeavour to get around to them all personally over the next few days and coming weeks. But pretty much that's it from me. If there's any other questions, I'll take them.
How tough was it, Nathan?
It was tough. It's always tough to make a decision that when footy's been so important to me for so long, but at the end of the day, the decision was very clear to me. And spoke to some people in the footy world that I trust and have had some strong opinions from in the past, and they helped, I guess, give me that clarity. And in the end, it was a pretty easy decision.
How long had you been thinking about making this decision?
I probably made the decision in July this year. So, as I said, after having a couple of conversations with some people that I trust to give me that honest feedback that I need sometime, or that honest opinion. Certainly not Mum and Dad, or sometimes Jess, they tell me what I want to hear versus what I need to hear. So had those conversations, and I was probably just to give myself some clarity, and came to the decision which I'm really comfortable with.
So why now? I mean, finals campaign, is there any hope of holding out for another month or so? Or?
Oh look, we had these discussions at a footy club, and we came to a mutual agreement that the timing was best to make the call now, and as I said, we made that decision together.
Can you elaborate too on the emotional and physical challenges that you mentioned in your statement? Oh,
that's a bit of footy, I think, throughout your career. Particularly the last few years, there's been some challenges for me, personally, with injury, with form, and some other emotional issues that we've all been through here at the footy club. But yeah, I guess that is part of footy. I was really fortunate for my first, probably 9 years here at the footy club to go through, I guess not unscathed, but have a really lucky run at it. And the last few years have certainly been a bit more of a challenge. But ask any AFL footballer that's able to, or be lucky enough to be around for a long period of time, that you're inevitably going to go through some patches like that. So still consider myself incredibly lucky.
What are your proudest moments at the footy club, DB?
Proudest moments, or most enjoyable, are certainly winning finals football, and a few winning finals come to mind. And I mean, last year was one that's obviously most recent to us at the MCG against the Bulldogs, and I said to our boys earlier, and we've got an incredible opportunity coming up in the next month, and we've shown throughout the year that our best footy is well and truly good enough, and I know that our belief is here within the playing group, and I can't wait to see put ourselves on show for the coming month, knowing that our best is good enough.
How special was it for you when you were announced as captain in 2010, and obviously being able to captain for 4 years?
Yeah, personally that was a huge honour for myself, and I guess never in my wildest dreams, coming from WA as an 18-year-old, to think that I could one day lead such a proud footy club and organisation like Adelaide. So that's something that I'll be forever grateful for, and 4 years that I'll be very proud of, and really I guess proud of this footy club as well, and the leadership that we've now got and that we move on with. That our leadership group's been fantastic, and the guys coming underneath that for the coming years, we're in a really strong position.
Nathan, that injury was such a freak one a few years ago. Do you look back and say, how did that happen to me, or is that all part of the journey? Did it make you a stronger person to go through it in a way?
A bit of everything, Rennie. I think it was certainly challenging. There was times where I went through, why me? How does this happen? And elements of frustration. And I guess at the end of the day, I just had to try and get on with it as best as I could. And I had some moments. I was probably tried to be as upbeat as I could, in the public eye and with my teammates. And Jess probably saw more than anything at home how I was a bit of a mess sometimes, and certainly frustrated. And that's probably culminated in the last 12 months. I've struggled to find the form that I mentioned earlier that I expect of myself, and that some of my teammates have come to expect of me over the years. So that's been frustrating, but I guess that's reality of things, and I just tried to be as optimistic as I could to get back to the best form that I could possibly play.
You're about to be a dad, which I'm sure you're really looking forward to.
Yep.
You're a lot to look forward to, but what about beyond that and next year? Have you thought about what might lie beyond for you?
Nothing in concrete yet, Tom. It's sort of something that, as I said, footy's always been a great passion of mine, and I'll certainly explore any opportunities if they present themselves in the footy landscape. I think I've got a lot to offer there in terms of some wisdom and experience over a period of time here at Adelaide, and outside of that, I've enjoyed a bit of property work and development in finishing off my construction management degree. So I don't exactly know what that looks like yet, but as you mentioned, a lot's due to happen in the next week or so. So I can't wait to meet our newest member of the Van Berlo clan, and then we'll go from there.
David, what sort of legacy has VB left on the footy club?
Oh, look, I think his footprint's as good as I've seen in the time that I've been here. I think Nathan came through and captained in a really difficult period of time, and I think what he's done behind the scenes has left an indelible mark with our playing group. The quality of, I think, Nathan as a young man when he first came in, to see him now start a family, and the way that he went about his business, his work ethic, his integrity, his loyalty. I think they're just they're great traits for us to feel and have been a part of his career through the journey that he has had with us.
VB, who will you miss most out of the playing group, and who won't you miss?
There's a few of them here actually, so I probably won't throw too many under the bus. But no, look, it's, as I said earlier, it's great to be able to come to work with all your mates every day, and everyone's so driven to succeed. And until you're in an environment like this, you don't realise how special that is. Past players that I'm still great mates with will continue to be, and almost everyone in this room. I mean, even the younger guys this year, I've spent a lot of time with them playing in the SANFL, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that. We've got some big fish to fry over the coming weeks as well. So, looking forward to finishing off the year really strongly with that. But yeah, everyone in a footy organisation right through it. I mean, Pyke and Nobes were here when I first arrived as well. So there's some lasting relationships there, and a lot of people in the admin. The whole footy organisation, really, it's a great environment to be a part of, and a lot of people that I'll miss, but I'm sure they won't be too far away as well.
Did you get emotional when you had to tell the boys, or you were pretty strong?
I did a bit, Rennie. I try to stay strong. I don't think any tears came out, but I just tried to not look at too many of the boys and just keep talking so that I didn't well up too much. But I got through just.
And you played a few senior games this year. Is there still a hope that maybe if you play well enough, you could crack in and play in the senior side?
Well, I won't ever give up hope, Rennie. I'll certainly keep pushing as hard as I can. As I said, the SANFL side at the moment, we're playing some strong footy in the finals, and we're just going to keep pushing forward with that. And AFL finals start this weekend. So as a footy club, we're in a super strong position to attack both finals campaigns, and we're going to do that. So it's going to mean all hands on deck, and I'll certainly be one of them until our season on both levels finishes up.
Don, you would have seen Nathan very early on when he first came to the club as an assistant, and then as the coach. Have you seen his career from up close and, I suppose, afar when you were away for a while?
Yeah, well, I remember the day Nathan walked in. It was just after he got drafted, and Craigie's view was you got drafted on a Sunday and you trained on a Monday, and he came in and did a 2K time trial and blew the guys away with his athletic ability that he's shown through his whole career. And yeah, I consider myself really fortunate. I said at the start when I started my sort of journey back here coaching it, you know, we're built on good people, and in Nathan we've got one of the very best. And you know, it's sad to see him finish up, but you know, he's left as David said, he's left a real mark on the footy club, and he's made the organisation better for his presence, which is really all you can do, and he's done that in high quality.
Nathan, you've had a brilliant career. You've talked about some of the positives Tommy asked you, but do you look back and say, are there any regrets, or you gave it everything you had?
Oh, I think there's been some missed opportunities, which is something that you'll always look back on. And you know, the finals campaigns come to mind. Obviously, playing in or being involved in 3 prelims throughout my career. Certainly some close ones there that we missed some opportunities to play off in the big dance. And I guess I was guilty of as a younger player. First 2 years coming into the system, we played in 2 prelims. To think that it's going to roll around like that every year, and it certainly doesn't. You can think that it's going to, but you've got to make the most of every opportunity, and I know our boys are certainly primed and ready to make the most of this opportunity they've got this year, knowing that you know, next year isn't guaranteed, nor the year after that. So yeah, in saying that though, I know that the groups, we put forward our best foot every chance we could get to win those finals, but yeah, you always look back and think that they are missed opportunities. But yeah.
All good, guys. Thank you.
Thanks boys, hang around. Thank you. Thanks, Dave.